Hey y'all, hey, it's Naila, and this is Girl, What You Reading? And today I want to talk about tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. Let's go. So, Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. Um, this book, I read it because it was one of my 25 for 2025 that I promised to bring you guys. So many people raved about this book. So I said, okay, let's go ahead and give it a try. And I've been wanting to read it for a while. It's been on my TBR for a little while now. So it's definitely not a new book. Came out a couple of years ago, I believe. But yeah, since I was doing the 25 for 25 challenge, 25 for 2025 challenge, I decided that now would be a great time to go ahead and read it since people have been recommending it for years at this point. And it's been on my TBR just sitting there. And yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how I really feel about this book. As you guys can probably tell, I'm not as excited about it as I have been for previous books. This one just, no, it just didn't do it for me. But tomorrow and tomorrow, it follows Sam and Sadie. They are two childhood friends who wind up reconnecting in college, and then they go on to make video games together. And yeah, it's just about exploring friendships and creative struggles, and how we can be creatives with people and we might not always agree, and all of those things. It's just the ups and downs of their friendship, the ups and downs of their careers. And honestly, my issue with the book is that it gets way too technical with the gaming stuff. And with me not being that big of a gamer, it just felt very slow in those moments, very tedious, very, I don't know. I just feel like some of that stuff didn't necessarily need to be included in a book in order for it to be a great story. And I felt like when I got to those parts, it kind of took me out of the story a little bit because I was just like, whatever, right? So for me, I think I would give this book a 3.5 stars because it just wasn't for me. Like it was not written for me. This is not my cup of tea. Like, cause I don't even get like, it's so much in this book that I really just, it went right over my head because I'm just like, I don't get that. That's not something that I would understand. Um, and I feel like, yeah, as a writer, you're supposed to write towards your audience, but at the same time, it needs to capture some of the people that aren't your target audience also, right? So for me, it's only 3.5 stars. I think that someone who would enjoy this is probably people who like strong character development, people who are into gaming, storytelling, or books that explore those long-term friendships. But it's definitely made for somebody who enjoys gaming. Like, you'd have to enjoy gaming to really get what it's about. And I'm just not. That's not my thing. So, You know, at the end of the day, not every book is for every reader, clearly. And I have friends who enjoy this book. Like, it wasn't it for me. It really wasn't. I just didn't get it. Like at one point somebody gets shot, they're in a coma. It's like and that's another, it's too much going on. It's too many moving pieces. They get shot, they're in a coma, and I didn't really even understand why they were shooting the guy. Like I just was like, why? But the good news is I did not DNF. I continued to read it regardless to the fact that um, I just didn't get it. I mean, there were some parts of the book that really did have me going, and I was like, oh, I wish that the whole book was this way, right? But it was not that for me, unfortunately. So I'm sorry, Gabriel. I didn't like it. But you know what? If you guys disagree, or you know, if you've read it and you completely disagree with my assessment of it, by all means, leave it in the comments. Let me know what you guys thought. And, you know, maybe you might be able to change my mind on it. But I'm a Capricorn, so that's all I got for you guys. I'm only coming on this one because I promised 25 for 2025. I wasn't really inspired by this book like I wish I would have been. But a promise is a promise. I am going to complete this challenge, right? So if you want to do the challenge with me, I would suggest, you know, reading the books that I'm reading or having your own friends and family go ahead and give you 25 books that you could read in this year. And let me know what you guys are reading. All right, drop it in the comments. I want to hear from you. All right, guys. So until next time, bye.